Welcome to McBain Manor. Julian McBain here, and I am proud to bring you Portal 2. Like Portal 1, which I'm sure you have just finished watching if you're watching this, I have definitely played Portal 2 before. Actually, I've played it many times. I've got about 36 hours into this game. So this is far from a blind run, but it's another one of those where I feel like my channel is not complete because I don't have a Portal 2 run on it, so I am going to be doing a Portal 2 run. And here we go. This has got to be one of my favorite games. We're going to start a new one, and we're going to start from the beginning. By far, the Portal series is one of my favorites, and so I feel that by neglecting to have this on my channel, I mean, I've been a content creator for over a year, and I don't have a Portal run, or I didn't have a Portal run or Portal 2 run. That was a gap that needed to be filled.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling. Good. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor. Good. This completes the gymnastic portion of your mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. There is a framed painting on the wall. Please go stand in front of it. This is art. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art. You should now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music.
I love how it's a little hotel room.
Now please return to your bed.
I gotta say, I love the twisted, or the off... I love the humor in this game.
You have been in suspension for 9999999. This courtesy call.
Hello?
Oh, geez.
Anyone in there?
Subjects should vacate the enrichment
Hello?
center immediately. Any test subject
Are you
not emerging
gonna open
from
the door
suspension at this time
at any
will
time?
be assumed to have exercised his or her
Hello?
right to remain in extended relaxation. For the
Are you gonna open this door? Because it's fairly urgent.
Or concerns regarding this policy.
Well,
or
just
if you
open the
require a
door.
Spanish language
That's too
version
aggressive.
of this message.
Hello,
Feel free to take a
friend.
complimentary
Why not
piece of
open the
stationery
door?
from
Look at the condition of the room. How long have we...
Right,
Well, we've been here a
Spanish,
damn long
Spanish.
time.
Ha! Ah! Oh, God. You look good. Looking good, actually. Are you okay? Are you... Well, don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it slow.
Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Stay calm. Stay calm. Prepare. That's all I'm saying. Prepare. It's all fine. All right? Don't move. I'm going to get us out of here. Oh, you might want to hang on to something. Word of advice. Up to you. You all right down there? Can you hear me? Hello?
Oh, I never knew that the fridge opened up.
Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me, just say yes. Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind, say apple. Apple.
I love how it says to jump.
Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
This...
All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Okay, look, I wasn't going to mention this to you, but I'm in
Good
pretty
grief.
hot water here. How you doing down there? You still holding on?
Yeah, but my
The reserve
roommate...
power ran out, so of course the whole relaxation center stops waking up the bloody test subjects. Hold on, this is a bit tricky. And of course, nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell me anything? Why should I be kept informed? You know, about the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of. Why? It's close. Can you see? Am I gonna make it through? Have I got enough space? Just just gotta get through here. Okay, I just gotta concentrate. And whose fault do you think it's gonna be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables? Alright, see now I hit that one. I hit that one.
Oh my god. And those are all rooms.
Okay, listen, we should get our story straight, alright? If anyone asks, and no one's gonna ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive. Alright? Not dead. Okay, almost there. On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're gonna need to get out of here. I think this is a docking station. Get ready.
I love how it's just 500 feet below.
Good news. That is not a docking station.
You think?
So there's one mystery solved.
Down
I'm going
there.
to attempt a manual override on this wall. Could get a bit technical. Hold on. Almost
Whoa.
there.
That was like
Remember,
dynamic
you're looking
movement.
for a
I did
gun
not do
makes
that.
Holes, not bullet holes. But don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time. There we go. Now, I'll be honest, you are probably in no fit state to run this particular type of cognitive gauntlet. But at least you're a good jumper. So you got that. You got the jumping on your side. Just do your best, and I'll meet you up ahead.
Got anything else to
All
say?
right, off you go.
Okay.
That's the spirit.
Okay, so a couple of things. Anytime there's talking parts, I am going to, or speaking parts on the part of NPCs, I am going to make my greatest effort not to say anything. Oh, I made it on here, but...
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center.
This looks
We
familiar.
are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse. The portal will open and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
I do like the updates they made to like how the portal lines work. You can always tell what color it's going to be. And now instead of the modified kneecaps, we have the long fall boots, which are these interesting... oh, they do have the little extensions on the back, but we're not barefoot anymore.
Cube and button-based testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency. If cube and button-based testing caused this emergency, don't worry. The odds of this happening twice are very slim.
Yeesh.
Please note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it.
I do like how they changed what the emancipation grills look like so that they're a little more solid per se. And the elevator thing kind of threw me. It's definitely upgraded, but it's much smaller. But now we know that, you know, puzzles send us deeper into the ground. They don't bring us toward the surface.
If you feel liquid running down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the material emancipation grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
Oh, that's reassuring. Okay, and now we recognize this puzzle. This is the second puzzle. They did change it up so we can actually control where the portal goes. I do like how they did change things up a little bit so it wasn't the exact same puzzles over, but at the same time it did take a little bit of the timing challenge out of it. Overall though, as like a quality of life improvement, I actually think it was the correct choice to make. And to put the easier challenge in the second game.
Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing. Please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
That's really concerning, the amount of garbage or junk, not necessarily garbage, but just junk that's on top of the elevator car. Like, should I be concerned? That's a lot of weight.
If the Earth is currently governed by a manner of animal king, sentient cloud, or other governing body that either refuses to or is incapable of listening to reason.
I gotta say, this is probably one of the most hilarious parts of this game. Just, here, have a gigantic leopard turret. With a crown. With a crown. Because why not? Here is where we...
Hey! You made it! There should be a portal device on that podium over there. I can't see it, though. Maybe it fell off. Do you want to go and have a quick look?
Love how it shows that it's empty. Probably because I'm the one who
It's
grabbed
all right,
it
no, go on,
originally.
just have a look about.
But you can see how much damage
That's right,
just...
over by the podium.
Will you
yeah.
shut up, Wheatley? The damage to the walls just
If
from
you
this
just,
use.
okay, just stand by the podium and just look up. Hello? Can you see the portal gun? Also, are you alive? That's important. Should have asked that first. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on the assumption that you're still alive, and I'm still waiting for you up ahead. I'll wait 1 hour, then I'll come back, and assuming I can locate your dead body, I'll bury you. All right? Brilliant. Go, team! See you in an hour, hopefully. If you're not dead.
This is really interesting, the way that they did this, and it shows GLaDOS killing all of the... Or no, the scientists built GLaDOS, and then GLaDOS murdered all of them with neurotoxin. You can see them all screaming in pain, and that's Companion Cube there. And I don't know if that's Ratman or what that is. And then over here it shows GLaDOS offering me cake in exchange for getting to her. Oh, and then Ratman, so that is Ratman. He found the portal gun after GLaDOS's destruction by the looks, or at least that's the impression I'm getting. And look at this. I never noticed this in the last run through. This is like a really good portrait of Chell. Like a really good portrait of Chell. And so we're going to be running into these rat nests throughout the game. I love how we get into the back area of Aperture Science. Back into a testing
Some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read and provided with one copy of the Laws of Robotics to share.
To share. Oh, I think this is the one where you have to mine the gap.
Good. If you feel that a lethal military android has not respected your rights as detailed in the Laws of Robotics, please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing paperwork.
This doesn't feel very smooth. Keep getting, like, it feels like it's skipping for some reason, which has never happened before. Let me try this. It might be the input source.
This next test is very dangerous. To help you remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death, smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, they put an emancipation grill over it, so you can't do it that way anymore. Oops. Yeah, good enough. Well, this is 2 button. Oh, that's right. I can't do that here. Okay, so we'll have to do this.
Great
There we
work.
go.
Because this message is pre-recorded, any observations related to your performance are speculation on our part. Please disregard any undeserved compliments.
Ugh. That hasn't held up over the course of time. Now I think... Oh, wow. Here we go. Unreason. I'm gonna say, I remember there being something. This was one of the observation booths that we didn't have access to in the first one. Is there more back here, or is that it? No, that's it for this one. Okay, wait. No, not portable, which means there's no secrets. I couldn't remember. It's actually been a hot minute since I played this. I don't remember there being this many skips in the gameplay. Maybe it's just me, but it feels like there's skipping in the gameplay. I might have to test that.
If the Enrichment Center is currently being bombarded with fireballs, meteorites, or other objects from space, please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
There we go. And then... Okay. It gets that up. Oh, duh. I'm a moron. I'm like, how do I get the thing? I've got a portal gun. Good gravy. There we go. My timing was actually better than I expected it to be.
Well done. The Enrichment Center reminds you that although circumstances may appear bleak, you are not alone. All Aperture Science personality constructs will remain functional in apocalyptic, low-power environments of as few as 1.1 volts.
That actually has significance, which I find hilarious.
This next test applies the principles of momentum to movement through portals. If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you.
That means we're flinging. Okay, so there's a cube, right. Ah. I love
You are a
flinging.
non-employee who has discovered this facility amid the ruins of civilization. Welcome. And remember, testing is the future, and the future starts with you.
Cue the commercial. You know, I've never looked up here. Is there a ratsman's nest up here? Let's try it. Ouch. That would be a big nope. Unless... Huh. Because they wouldn't put those there unless there was a good reason. No, maybe not. Well, let's, It's been a hot minute. I'm having trouble remembering. Okay. So we've got to get up there. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Okay, that would explain. It's like, why can't I get up there? Because I'm not looking in the right spot. There we go. Now let's put it there. Whoops. Ah, bugger. I don't need to hold the bloody trigger button. I'd like to see if I can get in there, but I don't think I can. I don't think there's any way... Like, it'd be cool to see if you can get in there somehow. There we go. That's all good. I still have the feeling I'm missing something important in this particular room. But I can't figure out how to... Yeah, it's probably nothing. Probably just my imagination overanalyzing a game I've played far too many times.
Good work getting this far, future starter. That said, if you are simple-minded, bold, or irradiated in such a way that the future should not start with you, please return to your primitive tribe and send back someone better qualified for testing.
How nice. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, I see. That would have been the perfect spot, except they made it non-portable. Oh, right. Lost my train of thought there.
To ensure that sufficient power remains for core testing protocols, all safety devices have been disabled. The Enrichment Center respects your right to have questions or concerns about this policy.
Yeah, but notice it doesn't provide you any way to voice them.
I'm up here. Oh, brilliant! You did find a portal gun. Oh, do you know what? It just goes to show, people with brain damage are the real heroes in the end, aren't they? At the end of the day, brave. Pop a portal on that wall behind me there, and I'll meet you on the other side of the room.
There
Okay,
we go.
listen, let me lay something on you here. It's pretty heavy. They told me never, never, ever to disengage myself from my management rail, or I would die. But we're out of options here, so get ready to catch me, all right, on the off chance that I'm not dead the moment I pop off this thing. On 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's high. It's too high, isn't it, really, that? All right, going on 3 just gives you too much time to think about it. Let's go on 1 this time. Okay, ready? 1. Catch me, catch me! Ow!
Oh, you can't catch him.
I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Plug me into that stick on the wall over there, yeah? And I'll show you something. You'll be impressed by this.
It's like a Scomp Link from Star Wars.
Yeah, I can't do it if you're watching. Seriously, I'm not joking. Can you just turn around for a second? All right, you can turn around now.
Ah.
Bam. Secret panel. That I opened while your back was turned. Pick me up. Let's get out of here.
No, bye. Aw.
Would you pick me up?
Kinda don't want to.
Would you pick me up?
You can kick him around like a ball. That's
And off we
awesome.
Look at this. No rail to tell us where to go. Oh, this is brilliant. We can go wherever we want. Just hold on though. Where are we going? Seriously. Hang on. Let me just get my bearings. Just follow the rail, actually. Oh no. Yes. Hello. No, we're not stopping. Don't make eye contact. Whatever you do. No. Thanks. We're good. Appreciate it. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Hello? Hello?
And an airlock.
Probably ought to bring you up to speed on something right now. In order to escape, we're going to have to go through her chamber. and she will probably kill us if she's awake.
Gravy.
If you want to just call it quits, and we could just sit here forever, that's an option. Option A, sit here, do nothing. Option B, go through there, and if she's alive, she'll almost certainly kill us.
Just look at this. I mean, remember from Portal 1, this was huge, and now it's just completely shattered. Even the skywalk is in rough shape.
Okay, I'm gonna lay my cards on the table. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go in there. Don't go in there. She's off. She's off. Don't panic over. She's off. All fine. On we go.
So, I do gotta
There
say...
she is. What a nasty piece of work she was, honestly. Like a proper maniac. Do you know who ended up taking her down in the end? You're not gonna believe this. A human. I know. I wouldn't have believed it either. Apparently this human escaped and nobody's seen him since. Then there was a sort of long chunk of time where absolutely nothing happened. And then there's us escaping now. So that's pretty much the whole story. You're up to speed. Don't touch it.
I noticed how GLaDOS is actually significantly bigger, or at least appears significantly bigger in this one than she did in the first one, which is a bit of a retcon, but I'm not going to hold that against Valve, because what was supposed to be a bonus feature ended up being like the thing everyone loved and ended up with a cult following. Oh, that's right, there was a wall here before. Of course, this is the emergency intelligence incinerator.
Okay, down these stairs. Jump! Actually... Ah! Oh, still held! Still being held. That's a great job. You've applied the grit, we're all fine. That's tremendous.
Oh, for a second there, I thought there might be a secret.
Ah! I just looked down. I do not recommend it. Ah! I've just done it again.
Can I drop you? No, I'm kidding.
This is the main breaker room. Let's go in. Look for a switch that says escape pod. All right, don't touch anything else. Not interested in anything else. Don't touch anything else. Don't even look at anything else. Just, well, obviously you've got to look at everything else to find the escape pod. But as soon as you look at something and it doesn't say escape pod, look at something else. Look at the next thing, all right? But don't touch anything else or look at anything. Well, look at other things, but don't. You understand? Can you see it anywhere? I can't see it anywhere. Tell you what, plug me in and I'll turn the lights on. Let there be light. That's, God. It's quoting God. Oh, look at that. It's turning. Ominous. But probably fine, as long as it doesn't start, moving up. Now. Escape pod. It's moving up. Okay. No, don't worry. I've got it. This should slow it down. No, makes it go faster. Uh-oh.
Power up initiated.
Okay, don't panic. All right, stop panicking. I can still stop this.
Oh, I can't get out of here.
Oh, there's a password. Okay, it's fine. I'll just hack it. Not a problem.
As she resurrects.
C. Wait, did I do big? Did you have a pen? Start writing these down.
Power up complete.
I don't. Okay, listen. All right, new plan. Act natural. You've done nothing wrong. Hello.
Oh, it's you.
You know her?
It's been a long time. How have you been? I've been really busy being dead. You know, after you murdered me.
You did what? Oh no! No! Oh no!
Okay, look, we both said a lot of things that you're going to regret. But I think we can put our differences behind us. For science, you monster.
For science, you monster.
I will say, though, that since you went to all the trouble of waking me up, you must really, really love to test. I love it too. There's just one small thing we need to take care of first.
I absolutely love the scripting in this game. I do. Valve did a phenomenal job with this game. Jeez, that's a long way down. Gotta love
Here we
one.
are, the incinerator room. Be careful not to trip over any parts of me that didn't get completely burned when you threw them down here. The dual portal device should be around here somewhere. Once you find it, we can start testing, just like old times.
Excuse me.
Oh! I thought there was going to be a way to save her.
There it is. Hold on. There. Good. You have a dual portal device. There should be a way back to the testing area up ahead. Once testing starts, I'm required by protocol to keep interaction with you to a minimum. Luckily, we haven't started testing yet. This will be our only chance to talk. Here, let me get that for you. Do you know the biggest lesson I learned from what you did? I discovered I have a sort of black box quick save feature. In the event of a catastrophic failure, the last 2 minutes of my life are preserved for analysis. I was able, well, forced really, to relive you killing me again and again, forever. You know, if you'd done that to somebody else, they might devote their existence to exacting revenge. Luckily, I'm a bigger person than that. I'm happy to put this all behind us and get back to work. After all, we've got a lot to do, and only 60 more years to do it. More or less. I don't have the actuarial tables in front of me.
Oh, and this was the final chamber, so we actually just came up through where the goo was. And we basically did this one backward. Oh, because we came out of the blast furnace. Okay, that makes perfect sense. I never noticed that the last time. That's a good job with consistency.
I'll just move that out of the way for you. This place really is a wreck. But the important thing is you're back. With me. And now I'm on to all your little tricks. So there's nothing to stop us from testing for the rest of your life. After that, who knows? I might take up a hobby. Reanimating the dead, maybe.
Subtle. Okay, guys, we're going to take a break here. When we come back, we are going to get into GLaDOS's testing tracks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe down below. We are on the road to 13 million subscribers, one subscription at a time, so make sure you subscribe. Guys, thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. I love this game. We will see you next time.